Coffee's up 92%. Lumber's up 67%. Heating oil, what? 60%? Gasoline, 55%? I understand why you guys are telling me to raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Are you tired of being lied to about some magical economic recovery that only benefits the 1%? And then when the market does collapse, you're sitting there calling your broker, what do I do? When you should be shorting? Learn how to short the market. Continue to listen to my radio show, philsgang.com. Become a member, only $39.95 a month, and learn how to short.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
I do have to say, just on the issue of gas prices, after waiting for a long time to finally get my electric vehicle, I got it and drove it from Michigan to here this last weekend and went by every single gas station, and didn't matter how high it was.
So the senator from Michigan says it doesn't matter to her how high gas prices are because they want gas prices to be high, because they're into green. And everyone knows that these gas prices, everything they did to get us, remember we were first independent, oil independent. Now they made us dependent. They want us to be dependent because they want to get through their program of green. So they're going to do everything, and they did everything they could to make sure the gas prices would keep going up to force people to electric cars. Right there is the evidence. Right there. She's a senator, for God's sakes. And she's saying, I got my electric car and I'm driving by gas stations. I could care less how high gas prices are. There's the evidence that has been done purposely. You can't be this stupid. I mean, who would be so stupid to sit in the Oval Office and say, hey, you know what we're going to do? we're finally, after 50 years, Trump has made us oil independent. Now, I know he's the other party, but what we're going to do is we're going to go in and we're going to take everything he did to get us to being oil independent, which took us 50 years to get there. Everybody promised since the oil embargo in 1974, from that day on, everybody said, we're going to be oil independent. We're going to be oil. And not one of them, not one president would make us oil independent. He did. Whether you hate him or not, he did. Think about it. For Biden to come in and to say, okay, I'm going to take my pen and sign this one and sign that, and I'm going to undo everything he did to make sure we are dependent on Saudis again. We're no longer oil independent. I mean, how can anybody not believe this was done purposely? We were duped. You got a bunch of nuts on the left in that party, and who Biden pays attention to. It's that simple. When AOC came on the scene, what was so disgusting, when she came on, and she's just a little stupid little girl. She's a stupid little girl. She knows nothing. And all the old men up there in the hill, the Democrats, boy, they flocked to her. Oh, my God. All the dirty old men on the hill. It was amazing to watch. And she comes out and she says the world's coming to the end in 12 years. And you had all these old farts, all these Democrats, some of them have been there for 40 years, shaking their head, yeah, anything you say, AOC. If she was 200 pounds and her eyes were crossed and one ear was higher than the other, she had bad breath, you think they'd be all around there crowding around her every day and going into her office? And are you kidding? This was done on purpose. You can't just say, okay, we're going to go from oil, we're going to go to electric. We're going to go to windmills. It took 50 years to become oil independent. It's going to take 50 years to be able to go from oil to electric, or oil to nuclear, or oil to whatever. It takes a long, long time. And anybody with a brain knows that. And if you're not careful, you're going to destroy your economy if you go too fast. Well, they set out to destroy the economy. Now, what do you do in the stock market? You stop listening to these people, these fake Business News Network people, it's amazing. They talk about the stock market as the same way they talked about it in 2008. Same way they talked about it in 2001. Same way they talked about it in 1987. Nothing changes. Still talk about the same thing. Got to have earnings. What's the PE ratio? Who cares about the PE ratio? When you got a situation like this, where they take energy and they destroy it. They destroy when you destroy your energy, you're destroying the economy, for God's sakes. And the consumer, the headwind that they put on this consumer is brutal. 85% of our population right now is spending money on necessities. 85%. That destroys the economy. The consumer, they have no confidence. Do you know consumer confidence dropped from 18% to 9%? How could you have confidence if you're a consumer? You're sitting there, you're watching your wages get trashed with inflation. You have negative net wages, for God's sakes. It's unbelievable. And then a record number of people, they're trying to make more money, so they're looking for better jobs, but there's no better jobs out there. All these workers are unable to find good full-time jobs with benefits and insurance. It's the same old jobs. Work at the restaurant, be a bartender, be a dishwasher, be a waiter. Same old jobs. And you're not going to get these jobs in energy, green energy. You got all kinds of jobs in the oil fields and gas and the rigs, and the stupidity is unbelievable. But again, there I go. It's not stupidity. It's by design. You know, yesterday when Yellen got up there and apologized, as she said, I was wrong about inflation being transitory. She wasn't wrong. She knew that. She knew when she said it was transitory, it was a lie. She knew she was lying to us. She knew it wasn't transitory. How could it be transitory? She knows it wasn't. How about apologizing? You know what she missed? She should apologize to all the people who lost their homes during the housing crash, to the people who got, remember, $10 trillion was wiped out. $10 trillion in assets were wiped out between 401ks and equity in homes. $10 trillion. She should be apologizing to them. Remember, she was at the Fed in San Francisco when she said there was no housing problem. And she also should apologize for this inflation. After she screwed up the housing market and she didn't protect anybody in the housing market, and she said there was no inflation in housing and she was so wrong, they promoted her out of San Francisco to be the chairman of the whole Federal Reserve. Are you kidding me? And during her time at Federal Reserve, she should have been raising rates. She raised rates, I think, twice. 1.5%. Are you kidding? She should be apologizing for that too. She said, and again, it's on purpose. Because why? Because the more inflation we have, the more wealthy she becomes, the more wealthy the top 1% population becomes. Those are people with annual income of $800,000 a year, net wealth of $11 million. And how about the real wealthy? Annual income of $22 million, net wealth $412 million. That's what this is all about.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativeGroup.com.
License number A1900020.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action, avoid market pitfalls, and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day?
That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026. Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. Over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, go to my YouTube channel. And on my YouTube site, I explain the color-coded chart. Steve and I designed this color-coded chart. It's patented. That's right, it's patented. It's a wonderful tool. With that tool, you'll be so comfortable not only buying a stock, but selling a stock short. Just check it out. I explain how it works. Every candlestick will turn red when money is coming out. Unlike your candlesticks, yours are red, green. This will tell you it'll be a solid red candlestick because it will pick up through the algorithms. It picks up the flow of money. If we have a solid flow of money out, if the big institutions are pulling their money out, let's say they're pulling money out of GE. If they're pulling money out of GE, it will be solid red. You won't get caught. You'll see it. And then you can sell it short, make money when it goes down. 80% of people in the market don't make money because they always lose money because they don't know when they're short. They're scared to death when they're short. And likewise, when they buy a stock, they always get out at the wrong time. They don't know when to get out. This prevents it. Just look at it. Check it out. Go to my site, my YouTube channel. I have an explanation how it works. And you get it to use it free for 10 days, and you get a free membership for 10 days, okay? All right, I'm going to get to, the position that everybody is in right now. If you know how to make money when the market goes up and know how to make money when the market goes down, especially if you, I always tell everybody, join my gang for 10 days and follow us in the spiders. From now to Christmas, you'll make money. If the market goes up, we're going to make money, but the market's going to go down. And we're going to make money shorting the spider so easy, your kids could do it. But you got to understand what's going on. In 2008, they did something terrible to our economy. And they did something terrible to the stock market. No longer was the stock market a free market. No longer did you and I decide the price of a stock. Always be you and I would decide the price of where we were buying GE or Citigroup. By bidding back and forth against each other, we would determine the fair price of that stock. That's all gone. This QE destroyed our economy for the working class. For the asset class, what a fortune they've been making in this market. I mean, think about how they rigged this market since 2008. What a beautiful thing. QE. What's QE? 99.999% of the people don't even know what QE is. It's forcing the stock market up any way they can. And what's the way they do it? Make sure rates were at zero. And to keep rates at zero, they knew the inflation would have to be terrible. Because the way to keep rates at zero, you had to keep printing and printing and printing and printing money. And when you keep printing money, that's inflationary. And they know they would destroy your wages. Your wages would have a net minus effect. After inflation, your wages are minus. You never can catch up. But they know that you would. But they know by keeping rates at zero, and you can go buy a car, and it's cheap because the interest rates are so low, or you go buy a wave runner because interest rates are so low, or furniture. They could dupe you. And that's what they did. People weren't looking at their prices anymore. Interest rates are so low, that's all they wanted to know. What was the payment? What was the payment? In the meantime, while people were thinking they're getting a good deal because something had low interest rates, they go and bought a car and they got, what a good day, zero rates, wow, what a good day. They didn't understand. They were losing the advantage. In other words, whatever they thought they saved in interest, they're going to pay 3, 4, 5 times in lost wages because of inflation. They're going to pay 3, 4, 5 times more for a bag of potato chips. People had no idea. They got sucked in. And the rich, oh God, were they getting rich. Because with inflation, their assets kept going up and up and up. Man, this whole thing was designed, remember. The whole thing was designed for those whose annual income, are $22 million, a net worth of $412 million. This whole thing was designed for people with an annual income of a minimum of $800,000, who net worth $11 million. That's what this was all designed for them, not for you. But if you knew how to play this market, play their game, just follow the money, not the crap. Don't follow this. Don't follow this stuff. Here's where you're going to lose all your money. You can't follow this stuff in this kind of market.
Now I'm on Glut Watch, and we got a big glut today. A glut in hard goods, things that go into your house. Appliances, toasters, mix mashers, televisions. Even as that's terrible for the company stuck with this excess inventory, in this case, Target, it is terrific for you, the American consumer. Not to mention the stock market. And that's a major reason why after down opening, where people were confused, the Dow only gained 264 points, S&P advanced 0.95%, NASDAQ climbed 0.94%. Yep, Target just slashed its second quarter operating margin forecast because they've got too much.
God, my head's pounding. Do you know that if you went and bought Target right now, we shorted Target, we shorted Lowe's, because our color-coded chart told us that money was pouring out. That was back on May 5th what was it, $223. Now the stock's at $157. We're making money. And it's going to go down further. And he tells you all this crap, all this nonsense doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean a thing what he's telling you. When you look at the stock, the only thing he's important is the institutions pull their money out. And my chart shows it's pulling money out. And for 10 days, if you just watch my chart, just use it for 10 days free, you'll convince yourself, you'll say, my God, he's right. When money's come out, every candlestick stays red. I'm going to make money. If it goes up, every candlestick's going to be green. Everything they're telling you right now is they're so full of crap, it's unbelievable. We'll be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. Over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
What, are you nuts? Coffee's up 92%. Lumber's up 67%. Heating oil, 60%? Gasoline, 55%? I understand why you guys are telling me to raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com.
What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. Phil'sGang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With Phil'sGang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to Phil'sGang.com. Phil'sGang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
With the Phil'sGang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at Phil'sGang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At Phil'sGang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And Phil'sGang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the Phil'sGang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at Phil'sGang.com. That's Phil'sGang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Remember now, you can go to my YouTube channel and I explain the Pro 2 color-coded chart. Great explanation. Remember, if you're part of the 80% who lose all the money in the stock market, you get frustrated with the market, you just look at this. It's an explanation how it works, and you're going to see a big difference. Big difference. We designed this so that you, when you're in a stock, you'll know when to get out. You'll know when the institutions are pulling the money out. No other chart does this. We patent this. It'll stay solid red. Or when it's green, going up, when money's going in. If all of a sudden the money starts coming out, let's say you're up 12, 15%, now they're starting to pull their money out, the institutions, it'll start turning yellow to warn you. Check it out. It's free. Also, remember, every Friday on my YouTube channel, I have a segment, okay, where I tell you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. It's kind of a fun segment, give these little tidbits that really help traders. And lastly, remember, if you're listening to me on 930 in Sarasota, you're also going to listen to me in Tampa on 860, The Answer. Okay. So, do you remember I told everybody to buy, and nobody, I told everybody, buy XLE when nobody wanted oil. When nobody wanted oil. And that's when you have to buy things when nobody wants them, okay? And I said, buy energy, because energy is going to go through the roof. And XLE, that's an ETF, the old basket of all the energy companies. We're up 35%, and it stayed solid green. And here's the beautiful thing about it. When it rallied, and let's say it got up to $65, and then it pulled back to 59, people get panicked and they get out. They get scared. Well, you won't, because it stays solid green, so it tells you don't have a red candlestick faking you out. It's to stay in. The momentum is there. The money's there. Or when you got in, and let's say all of a sudden you're in the stock, it's now up $79, and let's say it starts pulling back to 71. You don't panic. You don't get scared, because it stays solid green. It gives you that confidence. As long as it stays green, it's saying stay in, don't get out, because it's going to go up again, and it does. I mean, most people, that's why they lose money, because when it starts pulling back, they get scared. Another example on the stock, when it was at $81, XLE, the ETF for energy, it started to pull back. It went from $81 and started to pull back to $71, $10. People are getting panicked, right? But not with this, because it stayed solid green. Now, let's flip this. All of a sudden, when the stock's going to start going down, it'll turn red. Just go to my YouTube channel. It's got a great explanation. You can try it free for 10 days. So, energy, we've been doing terrific with it. Up 35%. In some of our stocks, Hess, we love. MRO, one of our drillers, we're up 60% in MRO. MRO, 60%. But what we're proud of is the ones that we short. The ones that we short. Take Walmart, for example. Here's a great example. So Walmart, we bought Walmart around $142 because it was green, told us institutions were buying. It stayed green all the way up to about $160. So we had about a 12% gain. Then it started to pull back. So we knew, okay, it started to pull back. So we knew we started to take profits, and then it turned red. And we switched our position from $151. We shorted it from $151 down to $122. So you had a profit going up along at 12%, profit going down 19%. Once you can do that, and you're guided by the Pro 2, the color-coded chart, and if you go to the YouTube and it explains it to you, it's not a gimmick, you'll see. You'll say, my God, I can make money when it goes up, I can make money when it goes down. That's why, again, 80% of people lose money because they can't do that. They get scared when the stock market's going down. They don't short. They just stay in and listen to these dopes. You know, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And then they tell you to buy, or they tell you to cost average down, or they tell you to buy on the dip. Crazy. All right, going back to yesterday. Do you remember yesterday when Yellen said this? She was apologizing.
We've had several months of high inflation that most economists, including me, believe will be transitory.
And then she went on and apologized that she was wrong. She wasn't wrong. She lied to us. Let me ask you something. She's a graduate, summa cum laude, in economics, Harvard University. Yeah, Harvard University. Then she earned a PhD from MIT. Are you kidding me? And then she goes to Stanford University next. She's teaching economics at Stanford after she graduated from Harvard. After she graduated from MIT, she goes and works at Stanford. Then she goes to Princeton to work. She was a professor there. Then she went back to MIT. This is unbelievable. So, do you think when she says, gee, I apologize, I was wrong, she knew? She's lying to us. Take Bernanke. Remember when Bernanke and both of them lied to us. Remember they both lied? They said there was no housing crash. There was not going to be. And remember when Maria Bartiromo said, well, what about the housing market? It's going to crash, isn't it? He said, oh, no, I don't agree with you. It's not going to crash. And she said the same thing. Oh, no, housing market's not going to crash. Now was the time that she was at the Federal Reserve. She was the CEO of the Federal Reserve in San Francisco, while her boyfriend, Bernanke, was the chairman of the entire Federal Reserve. And they both said, oh, there's no problem with the housing market. They're dead wrong. How could she be wrong with that kind of education? Now, let's take Bernanke. Another one, Brown University, summa cum laude, whatever the hell that is, okay? And then he goes from Brown University, he goes and he gets a PhD in economics from Yale. I mean, they're almost the same, these two. And then he went to the London School of Economics, political science. Then he went to the University of California, Berkeley, and oh my God, these people are so smart. So are you telling me I knew the housing crash was coming. I had people short the market, the housing market. Matter of fact, there's a funny story. One guy, a gang member, been with me for years and years and years. I said to him, short Beezer Homes. I said, short Beezer Home. And he had, I forgot what it was. He had about, I think he had like 9,000 shares or something, Steve. I forgot what it was. And And I said, stay. And he was ready to get out. I said, no. Stay in these stocks. I'm telling you, you're going to make a lot of money if you just stay these builders. Stay short. Stick with them. These things are going to collapse. So then he goes to some show, some Ben Stein money show, and he talks to him, and he talked him out of it. He said, oh, no, Phil's wrong. No, he's wrong. And so he kept just a little bit of the stock, the short. And he believes Stein knew more. And I'll never forget the letter he sent, and he talked to Steve, I think just a while ago again, and said he only made $1 million. If he stayed short, he would have made $9 million. So my point here is this. These people are con men. These people, okay, they work for the big guy. They work for the big guy. And how does the big guy make money? Inflation. These guys are too smart to be wrong. They do this on purpose. And we're going to beat them in the stock market. Join us.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. Over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here. And it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Welcome to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. You know, the good news about QE, when they introduced that in 2008, to rig the market with low rates so you could buy their own stock and so forth. The good news about that, you didn't have to worry about fundamentals anymore. You don't have to worry about, when we used to buy stocks, we had to go and look at the trailing PE, the forward PE, price to sales, price to book, go back years, look at the profit margins, take that stock, look at another company, compare them. I mean, and then we had to wait for a stock, a good company, it was a good company, really drop. And then because of bad management, then we go in and identify, is it the return on assets the problem, or what is it? And we go and buy it. Then we buy it, and then they hoping the management comes in and fix it. And then 3, 4, 5 years go by, and you make a lot of money. That's the way it used to be, but it was hard work because you really had to pay attention to fundamentals. When they started QE in 2008, those were out the door. But these gangsters on Wall Street, they didn't want you to know that because you didn't need them. You see? Because they'd be out of business. When they decided to get rid of a fair market, they decided to do QE, do one thing, keep driving interest rates down to zero for an environment that big tech stocks would benefit. And would just keep buying big tech stocks because they don't need profits. The big institutions don't buy them based on profits or earnings. That's what value stocks, healthcare stocks, Coca-Cola, stocks like that. But tech stocks, the beautiful thing about that in 2008, they said, we can take these tech stocks and we could drive them to the moon because we don't need to have any profits. They don't have to have any profits. All we need to do is put them in an environment of zero rates. And you know the rest of the story, right? Boom, up they go. But boom, now they're coming down. And we've been shorting them. If you only could understand that you don't need to know anything about this fundamentals of stock. Everything you hear all day long, all the crap they give you about a stock, that's to keep a job. Now, what they've been telling you, what you hear from them, and when they describe a stock and they talk about the stock and about the company and it's going to merge and do this, you needed that years ago. You needed that when we had a fair market. But when they got rid of a fair market and decided, let's go with QE, who the hell cares about the company? You don't even have to know what the company does. It's a simple thing of following the money. And that's what we've been doing for 14 years. And following the money since QE. Not the fundamentals. Now when the market started to break, and it's over. The market's going to go lower. Doesn't mean we're going to we certainly will get rallies in between. All bear markets get rallies. But we're going to go much lower. All you got to know, okay, is when the stock is going down, you just got to get comfortable with that. If you just go check my Pro 2 color-coded chart on my YouTube channel, I explain how you use it. I think once you look at that, you say, well, this makes sense. So then sign up for 10 days. And during that 10 days, Steve takes our portfolio of stocks. Just pick whatever one you want out of our portfolio, and he goes through our portfolio every day of stocks, telling exactly what to do based on the color code. It's so easy. Your kids could do it. But stop listening to these people. What really drives me crazy is this. And I haven't got much time left. You know, all this stimulus money, all these stupid programs, those weren't designed to help anybody. All these programs. I mean, give me a break. Now, if you remember the American Rescue Plan, that was supposed to be the gold standard. Boy, we're going to help people. Really? They're going to help people? That's the gold standard? Are you kidding me? You remember all these stupid stimulus plans? All they do, think about just think of the names. What names? American Rescue Plan, American Family Plan, American Budget Plan, American Infrastructure Plan. But let's take the American Rescue. They didn't rescue anybody. They rescued a golf course. Yes, that's all they've been doing. They steal money from these programs. The Democrats take, and the Republicans would do the same. The Republicans would do the same. They took they stole money. It wasn't stealing. It's by design. They took money and went and fixed government-run golf courses. During the pandemic, one golf course in New Jersey got so much play because nobody's working. Everybody's on the golf course, right? Because you're getting a $1,400 check, and then don't forget you didn't have to pay your student loan, you didn't have to pay your house payment, you didn't have to pay anything, and you had all this cash coming in and putting in your savings accounts, and you went and golfed all day long. You didn't have to work. Well, they got so much play on this one golf course that's owned by the government, okay, the county, that they diverted $929,000 from the American Rescue Plan. Is that a rescue? Is that a rescue? Is that qualified? I guess so. Now, another course, the same course, was losing $500,000 a year. So they solved that problem with $17 million. They dumped into it for upgrades. Now, this gets worse. Thousand Oaks, California. Golf course. They lose this incredible $800,000 a year. Oh, they fixed that one too. They fixed that problem. They gave them another $14 million to go do upgrades. This is what's going on inside these programs, so that people like Pelosi and the rest of those characters can keep accumulating wealth and more wealth. That's what it's all about. So don't believe for one moment all these programs, the QE, that screwed everybody on Main Street. All that money, remember, all these programs, all these stimulus programs, 1.3 million people got incredibly wealthy. That's the 1% of the population and 1% of the population. They got incredibly wealthy. These programs were designed for people who have income of $22 million a year and a net worth of $412 million. And that the program was also designed for people who make $800,000 a year with a net worth of $11 million. And we got duped. Because out of this, they knew in 2009, 2010, that gasoline was going to go up 85%. They knew used cars were up 42%. They knew that in 2009, that a used car in 2022 would be up 42%. They knew that. They had models. This entire thing, this whole deal is crooked, and it was all to rally the stock market, and you missed the market. Well, don't miss it on the way back down. Don't miss it on the way back. And if you're sitting there thinking, the market's got to go higher. No. Pelosi with her $120 million, Mitch McConnell with his $232 million, Biden and his family with his $118 million, John Kerry with his $250 million, and Mark Warner with his $250 million, McCarthy with his $15 million. I go on and on. These are our congressmen. They do everything for themselves. If you want to know where this market's going to go next, you've got to watch the banks. That's the key. That's right, the banks. That's the key. Take XLF. If XLF breaks below 32.89 And right now, it's at $34.64. You better put a helmet on. But better yet, sell short. And we'll show you how to do that. So easy. And we'll get you started with the spiders. Your kids can even do it. That's the spiders. It's an ETF of 500 of the best stocks in the world. Once you use the Pro 2, and again, go to my YouTube channel where it explains about the Pro 2. I explain how it works, the benefits of it. And then if you have more interest, just sign up free for 10 days. That's all. You get that and a membership. And we'll get you started. So for the first time in your life, you're in control. See, you have no control until you can make money when the market goes down, like you do when the market goes up. If you're only trying to make money in the market when it goes up one way, then you might as well buy a car that has reverse and no forward. You're going to get the same results in the stock market. Hey, we'll see you in the chart. Join my gang. Please remember St. Jude. Send them some money when you make money.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me.